What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madam, mademoiselles, thank you for tuning in on a new Thursday night. As always, thank God James is at the clickety-clack and helm.
Hello, Thursday. Hello, Thursday, people. What's up?
It's weird Thursday, night. Everybody. Super out of sorts.
Quick note if you're for here, our first Thursday show, by the way. We have to end it at 9:45 tonight, my time, so it'll only be a 45-minute long show. But it shouldn't be this case every Thursday. This is just a hey, Berlina. Thanks for stopping by while you're at work. I know you sent us a message, which we greatly appreciate.
Yes. I saw that. I saw James was answering it. But yeah, we're gonna see how the Thursday nights work because we had to change, of course, because I need Wednesday nights. Like I said, James just said, we'll have to cut it off at 45 after, which is fine. Since we did almost 3 hours last time. I can't let my butt get that sweaty this time. We'll wait for some folks to get in. We'll talk some HHN news maybe, and some crazy, if anybody shows up besides Berlina, who, by the way, showed up like James just said. She's at work.
Hey, Kat. No, we're on YouTube. It's live right now.
I'm watching
us on YouTube. Maybe you didn't get the notification from YouTube.
I never get the notification on YouTube. I just know this is where I come to watch all the chat. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit of HHN. James will know more about it than I would. Some of the ding dong stuff they've
It's bad this year, man. So far, all the announcements have been just straight trash. I mean, I guess obviously there's a market for it, but I'm not that target market, obviously.
And me either. Rolina says, I'm out here in this heat digging up pipes. Wow. During the summer solstice, Tuesday, 7:45, my time, Central, I was like, you know what? The sun is still out there a little bit. I need to go mow my grass. And I went out there, started mowing the grass with the sun almost gone, and turned on the headlights to the mower and pushed that thing till close to 10 o'clock that night. Hey, Robbie, what's up? So yeah, I was mowing until 10, and I loved it too, because I'm like, there's no sun. I was still sweating quite a bit, but I was like, yeah.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Keith?
Vic ever get his stuff picked up?
Did you get his trash out of your yard?
You should have went in the trailer and just disassembled all his coffins.
Turn the trailer into a hot dog stand.
Slap some Tina Turner stickers on the inside.
Done some other things on the inside.
Truck's still being worked on.
Good God Almighty. Cat says YouTube's screwing up. Wow. Good Lord. I mean, what the hell? Didn't you just say it was the turbo that exploded or something? Isn't that something that just sits on top of the engine? Can't you just replace it like a Christmas tree light bulb or something?
I think it was one of his turbo pipes. I don't even think it was his actual turbo.
How the hell do you blow up a turbo pipe? Aren't they designed to put up with turbo-ness?
Obviously for as long as it's taking to fix, I feel like it's got to be a little more involved, but
yeah, because I always thought, free trailer, put my logo on his roof.
All right, Bernina, thank you for stopping by. Good luck out there with those pipes.
Yep, and drink plenty of water. Don't get too dehydrated. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about turbo, except I thought it just sat on top of the engine and was some pointless piece of shit that just made a lot of noise for people with tiny penises. But that's just. There's trucks that go up and down Cypress Street. I swear to God, they're going like 5 miles an hour, and I know what turbo kicking in sounds like, and I'm like, what does you hear that?
I love that sound, dude. That's why I love my WRX. Sounds so good. I love turbo whistle.
But you legitimately have turbo for a reason. Like you have like Sasquatch and the ice monster chasing after you and shit. You have a legitimate reason. There's some people that.
So I saw Keith comment, who's watching The Boys. If you were watching The Boys and you saw the first episode of season 3, that is the craziest shit I've ever seen on a movie or a TV show. Have you started? I know you watched The Boys. Have you started watching season 3?
I have not started season 3. I literally probably have not turned my TV on in 300 to 400 years.
Hold on, don't look at the chat for a few minutes if you don't want to know what it was, but it was the most.
Oh, it doesn't. No, go ahead. No, I don't mind.
Okay, so there's one of the soups, is he can shrink down to any size, so he's like Ant-Man. I don't remember what his name was, but he's like they called him Jiminy Cricket, but so he can shrink down to any size and then get bigger. So he's making out with this dude, Termite, that's what his name was. He's making out with this dude and he shrinks down, and it's almost kind of too much to even describe on the show without being like, but so he shrinks down, he crawls into his boyfriend's dick, and he's like rubbing the end, which by the way, they show this, like they made a giant dick somewhere and they had this guy crawl into it. And so he crawls into it, right? And he's like rubbing the inside of this dude's dick. Super fucking weird, right? And then he fucking sneezes, and when he sneezes, he expands to normal size. So he blew up his boyfriend from his dick and just expanded, and the guy just blew up. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen in any fucking TV show or movie.
Well, it's a good thing we're not monetized.
We would get fucking banned for this, I guarantee it, but my God. I cried for fucking 10 minutes when that I couldn't believe what I saw. I was like, no fucking, I went and got Tiff. I'm like, you have to watch this. And she's not even seen the show. And she was dying. It was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Jesus. Yeah, I need to catch up on all that.
New season was really good. I don't want to give away any spoilers for it other than, I mean, that's not a spoiler. That's just a really messed up scene. But God, dude.
It's on Amazon Prime, Cat.
Yep. It's like a Prime original, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good show.
It is. It is. Actually very gory, but funny as hell and a great cast.
Like, I thought it was bad enough when they did the thing with the Deep, when he was having sex with that girl in his gills.
Yeah, ew.
That was weird.
Yeah,
but this dude, this topped it like tenfold. I was just like, why? Who sat down at a writers' conference and was like, hey guys, this is a brilliant idea? Freaking termites.
Lord. Yeah, there's so many shows I've got to catch up on now. It's almost pointless. I'd have to like literally just watch TV 24 hours a day for like 2 months or something. I've been watching little clips on YouTube of Reacher, and that looks like it'd be pretty good.
That's not ringing a bell. If I saw it, it probably would, but the name.
The guy's like he's like a big beefy guy. I don't really know the whole premise of it because I haven't watched it, but I watched a few little clips to see if like some fight scenes, and I'm like, oh, okay, well this actually looks pretty good. Star Trek Strange New Worlds actually looks phenomenal. There's just way too much. It is way too much for me to catch up on. I'm just like, hell with it.
Yeah. Kat, you're 100% right. I sat very uncomfortably for a while after that scene.
Oh God.
And like, it wasn't even like they just hinted at, like, oh, he's just climbing up in this guy's dick. They literally showed him like crawling in the tip, and then they showed like an inside view of this guy and inside the dick, and it was just like, why is this happening? Been watching
Netflix. Yeah, The Dark Crystal I actually ended up snagging that inappropriately. It's really sad that it got canceled. There was so much work put into it.
Was that the new series?
Yeah. It lasted like one season or one whatever, and they just canceled it. And people were furious about it because it was so much detailed work was going into the puppetry and all that stuff.
Yeah. I was bummed that they canceled Ozark. It was a really good show.
I know a few people that were Not happy about it. I've got to catch up on Westworld. Shit. There's so much to catch up on. I watched the second season, but I was always constantly getting distracted, so I gotta start back from the second season.
I guess we could hit the Halloween Horror Nights news real quick. I know everybody that listens to the show really probably doesn't give a shit about Halloween Horror Nights.
Well, it's Halloween related, but you're gonna have you know more what's going on than I do with it. So
they've announced 3 houses this year so far. They've got the Universal Monsters, Dracula versus Wolfman. Okay, I mean, they've been doing the Universal Monsters thing for the past few years, like in some sort or another, and they're good. They're always cool houses. I love Universal Monsters. Like, it's probably one of my favorite things. But like, I'm really kind of burnt out with them doing this. And then the second house they announced was another damn Halloween house. So we needed Michael Myers back again, apparently. He's only been there like 6 times. And today's announcement. Hey, 13. What's up, man?
Hey, 13. What's up?
Hope you're doing well. Today's announcement was like the biggest blow. It's a Blumhouse dual movie house. So they're splitting the house up between 2 movies. One is Freaky, which is that, I guess it's the movie that's on Netflix. I'm not 100% sure what platform it's actually on. I tried to watch it. I made it through like 15 minutes of it. It's basically like kind of a horror-esque Freaky Friday. It has Vince Vaughn in it. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me for a movie, no less a haunted house. And then the other part of that dual house is going to be Black Phone, which, I mean, I think like Black Phone looks like a pretty cool movie. I'm not sure how that's supposed to really translate into a house either. So you can have really like 2 movies in one house that don't make sense to be a haunted house to begin with. It's just, to me, it's going to be a gigantic waste of time. I understand what they're doing. They're just doing this, the IP crawl to get general public people in again. And it's working for them on the front of, massive crowds and super long waits. But for me personally, right now, this year is not worth going.
He's not talking about the movie Duel, which was a great movie, by the way. He's just talking about it's a 2 movie house.
Yeah, it's a split house, so it has purpose. 2. Yep. 2 movies in one house, which in itself is bad enough. The only time that I really liked when they did that was when they did the All Night Die-In. That was pretty cool because you walk through so many different horror movies.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
And they had Leviathan in there, which was kind of cool. So, I mean,
wait, you talking about the one from a long time ago?
Yeah.
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 It's a movie, Keith.
It actually looks kind of good. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be like a super, ultra classic movie, but I'm going to watch it. I think it'll be interesting enough to at least try it. I tried it with Freaky, and let me tell you, that was just bad. It was really bad. And I'm a big Vince Vaughn fan. He's hilarious, so I thought maybe it was going to be like a dark humor horror, That wasn't the case at all. It was just straight bad. Obviously, they haven't done anything for Streets or anything like that, so... And I imagine they'd probably still have 7 houses left. I assume they're going to do 10 houses. I don't know for sure. But it's going to take something really, really impressive to get me to go.
I'll tell you what, Hocus Pocus is going to be super big at Disney this year.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd be willing to bet you.
No doubt. I mean, they've always been pretty big at Disney anyway, but now with the new movie coming out.
Yeah. Which I hope is good. I hope they don't screw it up. You know what, Keith? I kind of refuse to watch Squid Games because I just don't care.
It was okay, but I don't know. It was frustrating. 13, no. As a matter of fact, I was just talking about that today because actually I was telling my mom that I was like, yeah, probably not going to go this time. So then we were talking about, what else we would do. So I know I want to go to Martha's Vineyard because I want to go to all the Jaws filming stuff, and not super far from Salem. It's like 3.5 hours, I think. So if we're going up there, then I'm probably just gonna stop in to Salem sometime the end of this summer, maybe fall. It's almost certainly not going to be around Halloween.
"13, I'm guessing since you're actually taking a trip that are y'all dressing things up this year? Are you gonna take the year off so you can enjoy yourself elsewhere, or
Yeah,
what's going on?"
I'm definitely curious about that too.
John Denley contacted me from Keith.
Did he?
Huh. That's what Keith said.
In regards to what, Keith?
They want to buy a trailer?
Well, I remember when I talked to 13 last year, he said that they were really thinking about taking the year off. They went huge last year, so totally understand taking the year off. Going there for 3 days, then going to check out Haunted Overload, just an hour away. Awesome.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's kind of on Haunted Overload is on my list of places I'd love to check out in person. They seem like extremely nice people, and of course, what they do with the dead wood or the old wood that they find in when they're clearing out the forest and stuff is just amazing. He owns the Witch Mansion in Salem. He was asking about my big catacomb sconce.
That's cool.
Oh, sweet. Dude, make him some sconces.
Right? I can go see a Cobwebs and Candlesticks sconce in Salem, Massachusetts. That'd be awesome. It's like, hey, I know that guy. Scats. It's gonna be up in Massachusetts. You gotta say it like they do.
Yeah, that guy's got a trailer in his yard that they haven't been able to mow around for months.
Yes, I'm doing a front yard display only. Got a great idea for this year. That's cool. I mean, amazing that you're still trudging forward. You're gonna be busy again, huh? I'm really interested to see where things are going to be in October, to be honest with you. Economy-wise and just people-wise.
I think it's going to be rough on both ends myself, but told him it was $650 and never heard back from him. Well, give him a minute to make some money.
I'd cut him a deal, man. Be like, you're going to put this in the Witch Mansion, Let me get some cards up in there, hand out to people.
Oh, excuse me.
Are you talking about peanut butter again? No peanut butter tonight.
No, we are not talking about peanut butter.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it again. Listen, alcohol played a large part in that whole discussion that evening, and I've got to leave to pick up Caitlin, so. It's completely sober night for me.
A sober and cheese and peanut butter list.
I won't say peanut butter list because I do eat peanut butter daily. So, hey Ezekiel,
what's up, buddy?
Every time I say his name, I think of that clip where the guy's like, "What's your name?" Tony. Fuck you, Tony. What's your name? Ezekiel. Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, for everybody that Dead End. I'm sweating balls for the Texas Haunter's Convention. People are gonna be broke. Yeah, I'm unfortunately. I don't know. It's
It really sucks. Like something's gonna have to give. And then what we were talking about before, I mean, it's not only just like the economy's going to shit, but like a lot of things are going to shit. We were talking about the Hoover Dam is now basically inactive because of Lake Mead.
Yeah.
And I mean, that doesn't directly affect me specifically as far as the electric production, because I'm not getting any electric from there. But I mean, Lake Mead being so low, that water is going to California to water crops and stuff. If they're not getting the water they need, crops aren't going to be growing. Food's going to be ridiculous.
I went to Walmart today because I like the Great Value Pop-Tarts, and I treat myself every once in a while because I'm trying not to do too many sweets. And the price on those went up 30 cents. Great Value Pop-Tarts went up 30 cents. Still cheaper than regular Pop-Tarts.
You know it's getting rough when they start bumping up the Great Value Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. Just, it is. Oh, Ezekiel tried the deep fried Oreos. Hell yeah.
Nice. Another one hooked.
Yeah, how about that for a traditional American diabetic nightmare?
Such an American thing.
Such an American. Next thing you need to start doing like deep fried like Snicker bars,
butter,
and then the pinnacle Ezekiel is making a grilled hamburger, and instead of using hamburger buns, you use 2 Krispy Kreme glazed donuts.
Here comes the food talk.
Here comes the food talk. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
They know us too well.
Yeah, man, nothing like going to a interstate fair with a bunch of cracked out carnies here in the United States and going up to a food truck and requesting 1 grilled hamburger betwixt 2 hot glazed Krispy Kreme donuts as your bun.
And you finish it with a deep fried butter dessert.
No kidding. Deep fried Tim Tams. I bet you that is frickin' phenomenal.
Oh, God. Here we are with the Tim Tams again.
Oh, Ezekiel did the Krispy Kreme hamburger. He's had diabetes since.
Yeah, Dead End. I heard from a few people. I specifically spoke to Keith, but I actually talked to a few other people that were there, and really, there really wasn't a lot of big sales stuff happening from what I've heard. I think even Vic specifically mentioned tire kickers. Yeah. Maybe that was Keith. I don't know. There was a few other people that I had asked about it too, and they just, I mean, it wasn't super great, but I'm sure it was good for the smaller guys.
Yeah, deep fried Whataburger. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't. Normally after the conventions, like especially at M8C, there's a lot of fervor. Like people literally put it out there how well they did, and oh my gosh, and oh, I can't even take any more orders, and bippity boppity boo. This year I didn't hear any of that. Matter of fact, I saw a lot of people extending their coupon days, their certain percentages off after MHC sale, blah blah blah, which is really not. You'll have a few folks do that who would like to keep the ball rolling, but you don't see a lot of them doing it a lot. And I mean, it happened after Transworld too, honestly. There was not a lot of high energy as far as people making sure that they sold a lot of stuff. It just didn't happen. So Oh my God, Ezekiel said that Tim Tam shopping has been done. They'll be jettisoned on Monday. Oh my God.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. Like I told you, absolutely did not have to do that, but I'm 100% gonna revel in it. And I'm gonna when I get it, I'm gonna send some to Mike from here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ezekiel. That's amazing. Oh my God. 13 said deep fried Oreos are the worst. Oh my God. Come on, man.
Well, now I know what I'm bringing them next time I go visit.
Yeah.
No more meat cleaver cupcakes for you, sir.
That's big. A big bag of deep fried Oreos with an enormous amount of confectioner sugar. See, Keith said he sold one more Cyclops and two sconces today. That's cool though. I'm glad that. How's Vic doing? Besides putting duct tape on his turbo pipes and stuff. I hate that happen. That just has to. I only joke about it because it's so incredibly absurd, and so unfortunate. Of all times, Cat says those bigger items were probably only affordable to the big haunts. Why Trammell was so busy. Yeah, but you know what? MHC was busy as well, but that doesn't necessarily mean that a lot of product was being moved. There again, when it comes to Transworld, this is the odd take on either one really. But Transworld, you'll get people. You may not get you'll get people who will put out to the world that they sold a lot. But then you'll actually get the people who say, "Oh my God, I saved up for a full year and bought like a prop from XYZ." One of their most expensive props or an expensive prop. And good for them for being able to do it. Good for them for saving up their money. But I didn't see either one of those this year. I did not see either end of the spectrum this year. I didn't. It was not. You didn't see it. You didn't see like medium size and that, or even big haunts going like, "Oh, I just bought like $40,000 worth of blah 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 animatronics." I didn't see it. Same thing with MHC. And MHC, you'll see like the medium size, small size, and home haunters displaying their wares, and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So,
and the other thing that I don't know, I mean, I know MHC has always been associated with being the party zone, but it seems like every social media group that went there focused almost entirely on the party stuff. I saw very few that were focused on people's props and what you could get there. Everything was just having to do with the damn parties.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why is the focus so hard up on the party aspect and not them being like, look at these awesome props here. Look at it was like them just hanging out with other people that were dressed up.
Yeah. And I mean, good for them and all, but we've said this a few times before, it's really, vendors spend a lot of money, i.e., Keith and Vic and everybody else. Keith, I'm very curious why we're, what?
He 13 says, asked me if Home Depot is going to bring back the T-Rex. It'd be awesome if they did. I guarantee you, though, if they do, it's not going to be the quality of that T-Rex that I have right now.
No, it'll disintegrate.
That T-Rex that I have now, which is still out there, it's fallen over twice, I think. Not broken really anything at all. It's solid. It's, that thing was made to, take years of abuse. Clearly it wasn't made to be out all year, 365 days a year. But that damn thing's been out there like 4 years now, almost 5 years. I think it'll be 5 years this November. May even be 6 years this November. I don't know. Time escapes me.
Damn pandemic. Dead End, if you do have a fire sale, let us know. We'll put it out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keith, excuse me. I'm parched. Keith, what caused if you can speculate, what caused Vic's turbo to explode? I'm just kind of curious. What I mean, is there a diagnosis? Um, Dead End also says that he saw the Home Depot T-Rex skeleton on the app. Ezekiel said, "You mean they sell shit at MHC? I thought it was a boozer's bus trip." That's pretty much true. Kat says Keith and Vic got a great comment from Alan about MHC. He said he needed to work on his MHC booth because it was what I was saying. Yeah, the booth was awesome. The booth was absolutely fantastic. The cherry on top would if they could have taken credit cards. He says the show promoter told us we had the best booth. I wouldn't doubt it. The booth was fantastic. It really was. I mean, it was definitely an eye catcher all around. Ezekiel says I watched about 40 hours of MHC vids. For me, I didn't really see a lot of stuff that interested me. I also saw a bunch of Monster Palooza vids. I would have bought a ton of shit from there.
Maybe it's just the people that I happen to come across their videos. They weren't exactly like, super high quality social media influencers to begin with, but
yeah, bigger signs would be, I don't know if it's an MHC prerequisite that you use the signs they supply, but the signs they supply are shit. So I would have just told them, no, I'll use my own sign. I'll put this in the trash. Thank you. I would have told them that too. You get enough money, spend a few dollars on signage for the people, or just bring your own. Keith said an exhaust pipe from the back of the turbo blew up. He lost all boost. It's a cab off fix. What?
They have to take the cab off the truck.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Assuming because of the location of it, yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's basically one of those parts that you hope never fails. Because it's
what was he? I mean, what the hell was he doing? Was he like gunning it, trying to impress you how fast he could pull the trailer?
He had to put that 40-foot damn booth in there.
God. I mean, I'm not, trust me, I'm not laughing at anyone. I just simply don't understand the physics of turbo boosted engines and why they fail.
Well, essentially, you're just forcing more air through it. So you're building up a lot of pressure.
So it's like the dude in the dick hole?
Yeah, essentially. So if your blow off valve or your wastegate, fails, you're gonna have a bunch of issues like that.
Yeah, I don't have a turbo on my 93 Chevy Lumina. So the booth cost you $1,250 of each, plus hotel, fuel, food, and etc. And now, of course, Vic with his $4,000 to $6,000 cab off repair. Welcome back, Berlina. We'll be on for another 7 minutes. Oh, it was leaking, then it blew 28 minutes from the venue. So it actually failed going there. Wow.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I would not ever have a diesel engine whatsoever.
And that's not even counting the $700 per way it was in diesel to get there and back.
Was it $700 per or just total?
No, I think he said it was $700 there.
God, Jesus.
Well, $7 a gallon, Wow.
Oh my God, that's insane. All of that yippity yap just further solidifies, I think, how this particular Halloween is going to go. It's just a lot of professional haunted attractions, bigger haunted attractions. They really do rely on a lot of outside people to go to them, like traveling a few hours. If things don't calm the hell down. 800 coming up. God. Jesus. So you figure what, you said $7 a gallon?
There he is right there. What's up, Vic?
Hey, Vic.
Sorry, we got a short show tonight. It's only gonna be another 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've only been talking about you half the time, so you're okay. You're melting? What's going on? You've been working outside, buddy? Be careful, man, out there. Don't get too hot. We're in another heat advisory tomorrow.
Well, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I got to pick up my daughter at work. Oh, his AC went out too. God, Vic, what the fuck, man? Dude. Good Lord. Lightning struck his house.
Vic, you need to move to the moon, dude. You better have better luck.
You better get some damn holy water or incense or something. The fuck? What else have a list? It probably blew away. Your fucking luck.
Lightning got the list too. But you know what? It's better to have lightning hit an inanimate object than a person. So as long as you're safe. Yeah, that's true. Ezekiel says needs an exorcism.
Yeah, burn some sage. No, don't burn sage. The way your luck's going, you'll probably start a fire.
Just go somewhere where there's nothing else that's
Bad things happen in threes. I think he's on like bad thing like 640 or something at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say number 33. Don't touch your pee-pee. Well, what? It blew a hole through the roof into the bedroom, blew a thumb-sized hole all the way through? And so now your roof's got a hole in it? For God's sakes, man.
Well, I guess he's got ventilation for the no AC part.
I think
you just got to look at the good side here, Vic.
I think we need to start a Sage donation page for Vic.
Yeah, no shit. We need to set this guy up with a fucking I don't know what a term is for anyone that's in religious anything, because I'm not particularly religious, so I can't even comment on it.
Vic, just go to New Orleans and have a voodoo queen rub your naughty parts and just make everything better, because you need some good juju going on there.
Yeah, at least get a handy out of it, Jesus.
Yeah, something.
New truck, new house. My God.
New truck time. Yeah, they got. Yeah, Vic Keith said it was a cab off thing, and I didn't know what the hell that meant. And then when they told me what it meant, I was like, "Sweet Jesus, you got to take the whole damn truck apart." God. Jesus. The motor broke off of the fan. Good Lord. Well, you know what? Everything it's all about your health. Hopefully, everything else is fixable. So as long as you can joke about it and
keep moving forward.
Getting a fisty. But
build a creature coming out of the roof where the hole is.
No kidding. A little tiny one. But on that note, on top of Vic's bad luck, he's also missed most of the show, but he can go and check the rest of it out. I'm going to try to keep James on point so we can get out of here.
I do have to go pick up Caitlin.
Put a solid line of salt around your house. Make that 2 solid lines of salt. But yeah, once we'll go ahead and totally, since we did a 3-hour show last time, we have to cut it short on this one for James, but I need a funnel cake, dead end. God. But we're going to cut this one off short so James can go and grab his daughter. Thanks everybody for showing up on Thursday. Thank you so much for letting us change the evenings, all on my account. As always, We appreciate y'all coming in. Sorry for the short one. This one, we'll make it up a little bit on the next one. It will be next Thursday, for sure. This will be a normal thing for at least now. But yeah, sorry to make it a short one. But everybody, thank you so much for coming in on Thursday, letting us do a short one, and I'll let James lead us out.
Everybody, say something positive for Vic. Man needs it. I don't know.
God.
Jesus Christ. That makes the fact that you're here listening to us sweating your balls off right now even more special. So thank you a ton. We got Vic dying there with no AC, a hole in his roof, a broken down truck. Berlina's out sweating her ass off, digging up pipes. You guys and your devotion to being around on this show is fantastic. Can't thank you enough for that. So I got to get out of here. We'll see you again next Thursday with a regular length show. So,
yeah, absolutely. Ezekiel, thank you for the Tim Tams and thank you for trying out deep fried Oreos. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yep. Thank you guys. I'll see ya.
Have a good night, y'all. Thank you so much.